I'll go ahead and go into a little bit of background so that everyone can know a little bit about her. So when she was young, she saw that in life a lot of things change. She saw that some days people can be happy and then a couple of hours later they get upset or sad. And so she had a question about life, and this question drove her to search for an answer. And finally, she realized her answer, and today she's here to share with you about the power of awake and how this can transform and change your life. I've been a student of hers for 13 years now, and early on when I learned about stress and where it was coming from, my life took a complete turn. And after that, a lot of students who experienced what this was wanted to learn more about this. And we had asked her early on, please, Zen Master, write a book. Write something so that many people who are not able to be here or meet you can come and find out what this is all about. So she's here today to help you discover the power of awake within yourself. So if I can have everyone please stand as we welcome her to the front. Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Now, good morning or good afternoon? Huh?
Morning.
Morning? Why morning?
We're awake.
Be awake. Can see things clear, right? Wake up. See things clear. And know exactly what to do. And that's why I say good morning, everybody. How are you today? Are you ready to wake up? Good. And today I'm very happy to see you all today and introduce about the power of awake. And in order to introduce the power of awake, I really want you all to discover the stillness within yourself and send the energy of awake to the world, right? And right now, we would like you all to calm yourself down, stabilize, send your love, your clarity to the world, to the country, to all people around the world, with the hope that they are stabilized, their mind, their body. They can see things clear. They know exactly what to do to make themselves happy and make the world happy. That's why I would like you all some minute sitting meditation. And then from there you know how to send your energy to all people around the world to make them happy. Okay, are you ready for that? Okay, and now I would like to invite the bell, and after that you just go back to your breathing in, breathing out. And then don't think anything. Just go back to your breathing. Recognize the breathing in, breathing out. And then you settle down your thinking mind. Don't follow. From there, it's easy for you to send the energy, the peaceful energy, to people. And then people will receive your energy.
all people around you. You'll be loved. Even someone you don't know. But you still want them to be happy, to be clear, and then to know exactly what to do. Then please, after you listen the bell, go back to your breathing in, breathing out. And then I will guide you even more. Breathing in, you know you're breathing in. Breathing out, you know you are breathing out. Any thought happening within yourself, don't follow. Just recognize and go back to your breathing in, breathing out. Continue to aware of your breathing in, breathing out. And don't follow the voice in your head. Anything happening around you, don't follow. Just recognize and continue to aware of your breathing in, breathing out. Even all the sound around us, you just recognize but don't follow. Continue to go back to your breathing in, breathing out. Continue to be present within yourself. The more you're present with yourself, the more you see things clear. And you know exactly what to do. And you will understand exactly what things happening around you. Without judging or reacting. And when you feel you are settled down, you be present with yourself. You can send that peaceful energy to people around you, to the world, to help them receive that energy and they go back to themselves to find true happiness within themselves and bring happiness to people around them. That is the power of awake. Can transform our anxiety, our anger, our sadness, and can transform other suffering. The more you be clear, the more you are stable, the more you are present within yourself, you can see things clear. You know exactly what to do to help people around us, to be clear, to be stable, to be happy in any situation. How do you feel now? More settled. And what else? Anything else? Calm your mind, right? And what else? You feel the peaceful within yourself? That already within ourselves. Now we need to go back and cultivate that capacity already within ourselves. The more we go back to live with that, the easier for us to see things clear. We know how to transform all anxiety, all sadness, all anger already within ourselves. That's why we have the book with the name The Power of Awake. Why we call it the power? What is awake, right? What is awake? What is the power of awake? Awake like the sun, right? Can shine, shine. Very clear, very bright. And break through all the clouds, right? And when the cloud fall apart, can see things clear. The cloud representative for worry, sadness, stress, anxiety. That is the cloud already within ourselves. But because we believe that we are the cloud, but truly we are not the cloud. We are awake. We are the sun. We are the clarity, the wisdom, the compassion. We are that, but we don't know. Now we need to go back to live with that. And when we go back to touch awake, awake will help us to break all the illusion. Illusion, if we think we are this, we are that. But truly we are not that. The clouds always change. You saw that? Clouds always change, never stay still. Even we think that's real, but truly always change. But the sun always there. It's waiting for us to go back to touch with that, to be truly happy. Therefore we call the power of awake. The sun have the power to break through all the illusion that make us suffer. But we believe that illusion is real. But truly, that's just illusion. We thought that real. Like the cloud is not real, just illusion. And then when we break that illusion, you go back to your real, your compassion, real, true compassion, true wisdom, true clarity. And then you know exactly how to listen. Like when I guide you all to meditate, when you go back to your present, you can hear things very far, right? You see that? Even right now, if your mind busy, you don't hear anything. But when your mind quiet, even the sound far away from us, we still hear it, right? That is the capacity to listen, to understand, to help people around us to be happy. That we call the power of awake, right? And do you know that? That power already within ourselves. Would we like to cultivate that power? To go back, to touch with that, to live with that? And we bring that happiness for ourselves and bring that to people around us. And that book, in this each page, contains all the, like we here many keys to open all doors already block us to be truly happy. That on each page, there's a lesson to help you to uncover something block us to be truly happy. And the book like our life, the journey of our life. But when we open all the thing block us to be truly happy, we'll be happy along the way. Because the power of awake, like the master key, will open all door. When the door open, we are open. Easy for us to understand, love, and support people around us. That is the meaning of the power of awake. And you have any question for this book? And I'm very happy to share with you and tell you more about your question. And somebody asked the question. When they heard about the power of awake, they thought the book really big, right? Now it's just so small, right? Somebody said, wow, I thought it's big because the power is big. No, you don't have to, right? You don't need to have big or small, doesn't matter. The most important is the power, right? In there can do everything, can break every illusion, can bring happiness to yourself and happiness to people around you. That's why each page you open, you read, always have a lesson for you to realize something you never know before within yourself. That's why even small, but it's everything in here. And when you have this book, will carry with you in your life and teach you a lot of lessons and to uncover many things you didn't know before. That is the meaning of the power awake. Okay, you have any question? Okay, Hương?
You said that in the book, each page is a lesson. And is there any advice for the readers that when we read each page, we can truly understand the lesson in our page?
Very good. Usually in the book, I just put some key point in there. I don't explain everything, but truly even some key point is everything already in there. That's why when you read each page, don't try to understand right away. Just be present with yourself. Just be open. Read each words without trying to understand. And then the answer will come to you. The answer, the truth will appear in front of you. When I write something down here, it's not meant for you to understand. It's something for you to realize the treasure already within yourself. And realize something hidden within yourself. And something in there why you are not happy. Why even you love someone, but why they don't understand you. You will understand. Or why you do good thing for people, but why people don't understand. Many things happening in our life. You will realize by just be yourself, just listen, just go back to your present. The answer will come to you in each page. Does it make sense to you? Yes. And what else?
So in the book, you don't give out step by step to get into the.
Good question. Because even I put down all step by step, but if you don't truly step in and practice, it's hard for you to realize. And that's when in the book I just give you some the key point, and then you will realize. Because this one is a realization. It's not about something for you to follow step by step. Sometimes somebody even when they read the one page, they can go through even 10 steps, or some can go through 20 steps, but one can go through one step. That's what depends on each person. Or some one page, but can realize many things they never know before. That's when the power of awake. It's a realization. Even you don't need to go step by step. You can wake up along the way. If you truly realize something along the way, you read this book. You know why? Because the treasure already within yourself. It's not outside. Therefore, whenever you read it, it's cultivate your treasure. Because already waiting for you, but you don't know. The treasure waiting. But because we don't know, I'm here to just let you know that. You go back to touch that treasure. To go back to realize something already within yourself. So when you read it, you realize along the way.
Like most people typically eat 3 meals a day, and for a typical American, how often do you recommend us meditate? And is it daily, weekly, or monthly?
It's good question. The number one I really want to encourage you and let you know that is that you need to know that you are awake. You know that that's true within yourself. That capacity, that potential already within yourself in every moment. But because we didn't realize, we live with that, but we didn't know. Number one, you need to realize that you are awake. You are the clarity. You are its compassion. You are the wisdom. You can see things clear. You need to know that. Because if you don't trust that, you don't believe that, it's hard for you to go back to live with that, to touch that treasure within yourself. That is number one. And then number two, you can apply to go back to your will in any time, any situation. You don't need to wait until you sit down on the cushion and touch that moment, touch that treasure. You can drive a car, cooking, working with your children, anytime. If you know how to apply, if you know how to go back to your will, you will touch with that anytime. And then when you touch with that treasure, you know how to use it. You know how to live with that. And you know how to talk to people, how to respond to people, or how to handle things around you. Even right now, many things happening around you, but it doesn't matter to you. You still know exactly what to do. But at first, sometimes you need to, in beginning, some minute a day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just go back to your present, breathing in, breathing out. And you start to have experience about what is said to them. And then you start to see things clear. And you start to understand exactly what things happening around you. I suggest that, number one, always believe that you are awake. You are not the cloud. You are the sun. That is the most important part. And the number two is apply in any time, any situation. Like when you drive car, when the traffic jam, you still know how to go back to your awake. Be present with yourself. No hurry. No angry. You can smile with things around you. You still go home. Right? But if you know how to apply, you will be happy along the way. And then you will bring happiness to people around you. And if you say we are very busy, how can we meditate? No. You can meditate when you are really busy. You believe that? Can you do that? Who would like to share about that? When you are busy, you still know how to meditate. Tuệ Trân, would you like to share something about that? Okay, we would like to invite Tuệ Trân to share. But she is busy, and but she still know how to apply meditate in her everyday life. Okay, Tuệ Trân.
Good morning. My name is Thich. I have this is like a full-time job, and I volunteer in different organizations. And every weekend's always commitment. And then I saw myself driving myself to exhaustion. Then when I realized I've been doing it without awareness, without coming back to my breath, my breathing. So this practice helped me to assess what I'm doing every single day and how I'm making commitment. So when I know I'm low on energy, I know what to do. Going back to the meditation cushion or taking a break, slowing down, it helps a lot to prioritize my time and my energy. So I'm more useful than when I'm exhausted. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. I have a question for you. Can you share about something about if you never have a chance to meditate or apply to go back to your real, how was you before?
I was easily irritated. I was having anger problem because when things doesn't go according to my plans, everything changed. And I didn't have any patience or tolerance to deal with it. And at the end, I managed to damage several important relationships in my life. With this practice, I could see it. It's all from me, not from outside, not from the activities, not from the person who actually cannot see me. It's from me. That's how the practice helped me.
Thank you, Rachel. Would you like to have some question for her? Okay. All right. Okay.
How do you go about meditating when you're like working or when you're how do you meditate like when you're washing dishes or something like that?
So, okay, will do. Her question is, why do you manage to do your meditation when you're working or doing dishes? It's actually by concentrating with your body movement, with how you're breathing when you're doing particular activities. I have meditation cushion in my office. So when I feel I am overwhelmed, I took a step back, even for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I took a step back and I sit, or even sitting in the chair, and I says, what's going on? What am I doing right now? This practice helped me to slow down. Before we were just, no, I need to finish this. I need to finish the next one, and then the next one. By having this practice, I learned, no, I need to slow down. So I know what I can do with my limited energy and time. I cannot do anything. I cannot get everything done. So it is very, very useful. If you have a chance to be able to put your meditation cushion in your office, please do so. Probably one of the best practice I ever had. And people start asking you questions, just be prepared for that.
Thanks so much, Rachel. And who can share about how can you meditate when you are busy? Who have that experience? Okay. Liu Pháp. Okay. Thank you, Liu Pháp.
Hello everyone, my name is Liu Pháp and I work in the pharmacy business for 25 years. And before I practiced, I came to a meditation center 3 years ago. I'm always angry because our job's very busy. You know, have you ever been in a pharmacy watching pharmacists doing their job? We have drive-through, ring all the time, ding 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 ding, you know. And we have patient come, drop out prescription. You have phone call ring, 3 or 4 phone ring at the same time. We have to talk to other pharmacists for transfer. We have to talk to doctor, getting prescription. So constantly, and so I have to fill prescription, type prescription, check, make sure it's correct. And this is very accurate. It requires precisions and a very stressful environment and fast track. You know, they want 5 minutes prescription, not 30 minutes. You know, is my prescription ready? And I need this, I need flu shots, I need everything happen at the same time. Many things happen at the same time. You have to multitask, but You have to, before, I'm always stressed because how do I do many, I asked Thầy, how I can do many jobs at the same time. But now I manage very well because I recognize my feelings. I recognize how tense I feel. When I check that prescription, I have to be accurate. So what's in my thoughts? The phone ring, I know the phone is ringing. The patient show up, I know they are there. But I'm doing accurate one task at a time, body and mind at the same time. I do that task, complete that task well. And at the same time, I know what's going on around me. I know who's in the drive-through. I be right there. I acknowledge that I came back, and my breathing. So I know what's going on in my thoughts. When customers get mad at me, they yell at me, scream at me. That's complaints every day, because I'm a pharmacy manager too. So I have to know, what's going on at all times. But I don't get upset when they immediately. If you get mad at them, you send that negative energy to them. So when I feel that negative energy coming up, I recognize it. And so I know what am I expecting from that patient. So if you're awake, that power of awake is very powerful. You can do, if I can do it, I think most of us are always under stress. Job, or you come home with your family, your kid. It's a lot. So this is real. I want to share my real stories because all of us, you always say, I'm too busy to go meditate. I'm too busy. But that's why you need, when you're busy, that's when you need the most. You need that battery, charge that battery. I always say you need to charge your battery. Because you don't. You work 8 hours a day and you use like 10 amps and then you only charge like 2, right? And so you use 100%, but you only charge 10%. And that's why we stressed. And that's why we need to charge your battery all the time, anytime. Thank you, Thầy.
Thank you for your sharing. Do you have any question for Liu Pháp? Did you get what she shared?
Yes.
Yes?
I'm the same boat as her.
Oh, wow. Okay. And any more questions? Then would you like to say something, Phổ Chiên?
Well, I have some questions in the audience, but before we get to the questions, I'd like to give Zen Master a break so that she can do some book signings. So if anyone's interested, she's here to do a book signing today, and you can meet her and ask your question live right here with her. The books are $8.95, and they make wonderful, wonderful gifts for family members, anyone that you know that's stressed out, anyone that you know that may be new to meditation and would like to learn something. Like she said, this is a master key. There's many little lessons in here that are many little hints that relate to your everyday life. And no matter what page you turn to, there is something in there at different levels that you can start with. So if you'd like, please just come up to the front and we'll start our book signing process. Thank you. morning, everyone. Okay, so we are back for our second half of this evening's event with meeting the Zen Master and introducing about her book, The Power of Awake. And so for anyone out there who deals with stress or, have things going on, holidays coming up, so a lot of things happening in family, at work, everything.
Political stress.
Political stress, please stop by. We have some seats available and our Zen Master is going to do a talk. It's open to question and answers. And so thank you everyone for coming from everywhere. I know we have Chicago people in here, we have Arizona people, California, Minnesota, even Canada. And thank you so much for coming by. Zen Master Thich, when her book originally came out, she was #1 on Amazon for new release and #3 as bestseller. And so this evening you'll have a chance to meet with her, talk to her, and probably answer some really good life questions.
Good morning, everybody again. Please wake up, be happy, right? And no more stress, no more suffering. And today I would like to tell you something already within yourself, but you didn't know. It's a treasure. You have a treasure. And that treasure can help you to transform all stress, all anxiety, all suffering within yourself. And support your family, your friends, and of your stress. And that's why we call this. Today I would like to introduce to you about the book of The Power of Awake. Why we call it the power? Because they have capacity. The awake have capacity to break all the illusion, all the belief you think is of you. But truly you are not that. You are awake. You are not the voice in your head. The voice in your head always change. Today this, tomorrow that. But because we believe the voice in our head, we think that is us. And when you realize you are not that, it's easy for you to looking for the truth about you, who you truly are. And when you realize who you truly are, you will know exactly why you always have stress, right? Why you are not happy, and why you cannot bring happiness to people around you. That's why today I'm here to let you know that you have a treasure. You are awake. You are clarity. You are compassion. You are wisdom. You have capacity to love, to understand, to help people around you. And you have capacity to be present and nothing bother you. Because we always believe the voice in our head. We think we are that, but truly we are not that. The voice just come and go like the cloud on the sky. Always change. Never stay still. When the sun arises, the cloud will fall apart. When awake appear, all the illusion fall apart. And you can see things clear. You know exactly what to do. You know how to help people around you. And at that moment, you have no stress. And you will have the power to help people. You have the urgent to wake people up, to let them know that they have capacity to be truly happy. You don't need to be in suffering. And you make people around you suffer. That's why we write the book, The Power of Awake, to let you know that you all have capacity to wake up. But the most important, you need to know that you are awake. If not, it's not easy for you to go back to your room, right? You have to believe, you have to trust yourself, who you truly are. If you believe that you are stressed, stress will follow you forever. You are sadness, you are anger. If you believe you are that, that will carry with you forever. But if you know you are awake, you will touch awake because that's already within yourself. And awake will help you to transform all stress. or anxiety or suffering. And the capacity of awake will help you to understand people around you. You can listen deeply without judging or reacting. You understand who are they, and you know how to help them to wake up from their stress. And that's why now time for you all to wake up, to be truly happy. Because if you not wake up, you don't go back to your will, even you have everything. You have house, you have money, you have car, you have everything, but nothing can bring you happiness. Because the voice in your head control you. The suffering within yourself control you, and you believe that you are that. How can you wake up from that if you believe you are that, right? If you believe you are stressed, how can you wake up from stress? If you believe you are angry, how can you wake up from your anger? If you believe that you are this, you are that, and you will be stuck with that forever. That's why you need to know that you are not that. That always change. But in order to change that, you need to know that you are awake. Awake already within yourself. And awake with you all the time. Even in the morning or even evening, wherever you are, awake always there for you. But because we didn't realize. We betray our will. And we chase for something we think that will bring us happiness. But truly, how many times we already chase? But we think around you will bring you happiness. But truly, after you touch that, you start to realize it's not. And then we start to looking for something else, right? But then you keep chasing for the object with the hoping that will bring us happiness. But truly, never. Sometimes we always have the idea that, okay, when we go to college, we will be happy, right? But when we go to college, still not happy, right? And you think, oh, after we graduate from university, we will be happy, but after that, still same thing, right? And then we say, oh, maybe we get married, we'll be happy, but and then get married, more problem, right? And then sometimes we think maybe we have baby, children, we'll be happy, and then have baby, still not happy. And have house, have car, have money, everything, but truly, still inside the circle, still stress. And sometimes even more stress, right? Because right now we have more responsibility and we have more stress. That's why now we need to realize, do we want to continue to live like that? Even now we have everything, but nothing can bring us happiness. Now time for us to realize the treasure already within us. We have the treasure. That treasure can bring us happiness, can let us see things clear, can help us open all the closed doors, already closed for a long time. Now we're open. Can transform all the stress, or anxiety, or misunderstanding between us and people around us. That treasure will have the power to transform all the karma, all the suffering. Like the house with a lot of things inside. When no lights in the house, we don't see anything. And we don't know exactly what to do. The more we do, the more we create more problems. The most important thing is to turn on the light. When the light on, you can see things clear. You know exactly what to do. You know what to keep and what to give away. And you have more space in your house. And you know how to move freely in your house. Like ourselves, within ourselves. When we wake up, you know exactly what to keep inside and what to let go, right? Sometimes we hold something so tight, even we know that makes us suffering, right? But we still cannot let go. Have you ever had that experience? Even we hold so tight, we know that makes us suffer. It's heavy, could not sleep, but we could not let go, right? Why? Do you know why? Do you know why? Why we realize something bother us. but we still cannot let go.
Because
What?
Attachment.
Huh?
Attachment.
Attachment. But even you attach to something burn us, we still want to hold on to that
Habits.
habit. Would you like to wake up from that habit?
Yes.
Sure? Yes.
because we value.
You value that, right? Okay. Do you think you want to wake up from that habit? Are you sure? Are you sure? Please come here. So let me see that. Is it true? Okay, please come here. Okay. What is your name? Oswani. You sure that even that you realize that make you suffer, but you still cannot let go?
Sometimes yes.
Sometimes, but and then you say because of a habit, right? But would you like to wake up from that habit?
Yes.
Okay, now I have a question for you. Okay, you love this one?
Yes.
Okay, you love it, right? When time for you to open this one? Okay, but see, you know how to open, right? But when you put that in your body, cold, you know it, right? Why you know how to do this, but why you cannot know how to take it away from your habit energy. You know why? Because the power of awake not developed and developed. You know that? When the power of awake develop on you know exactly like you put this one in your body when it's cold. You know how to take it out when it's hot. Like same with habit energy. Right? That is, you know that you all have a treasure within yourself. You are awake. When you turn on that light, you develop that awake within yourself. You easy for you to let go all attachment, make you suffer, and make people around you suffer. And that is the purpose of Let It Go Awake. Okay, thanks so much. Okay, any more questions? And Tuệ An, please come here, Tuệ An. Maybe Tuệ An will have a lot of experience to share with you about hold on to something so tight. Before, she never know that she will let go all attachment. But now, how are you? Can you share something about your experience? Okay, Tuệ An.
Recently, I was very attached to the outcome of the election. So this week I spent a lot of time at the center trying to, I thought I'd come pretty far along on the path. I've been practicing a couple of years now, but I was lost. I was really lost. I was caught up in all the Facebook, the news, my friends, where everybody was upset. Everybody I knew was upset. And it was overwhelming. And I went to the center and I just practiced. I just, weeded the garden. I swept. I had lunch with Dear Thai and the Sangha, and we talked, and I practiced. And over the week, I felt myself settling back down into myself. I realized I had just gone out with all the other craziness and totally left myself behind. And I did not know that I could put it on and take it off. And I needed to learn again how to do that. I feel like I'm starting over, but I have space and I have time to think about it, but I want to wake up now so that I don't get caught like that again, like this last week has been. So I thank the Sangha and dear Thai for getting me through this week.
Okay, I have a question for you. If you didn't practice, what happening to you?
Oh.
If that thing happening, okay, can you share a little bit more about that?
In the past, when I would get that upset about something, I couldn't eat. I would not eat. I could not sleep. I would be short with people, angry. I would be, snapping at everybody. I'd be blaming the other party, or shouting from the rooftops, beating my fist. And I thought about it this time. I thought, what am I going to do? I know myself. I know I'm an action person. I'm like, no, I'm not going to react. I'm going to respond. I'm going to wait, and I'll know. I don't know yet. I still don't know. I still feel, back and forth about my feelings, but I have the space now, whereas without this practice, I'd probably be in North Dakota getting arrested.
Thank you so much. Do you have any question for her? For Thien? She did a good job, right? It means at least she can present with herself. She could understand things happening around her, and maybe she can send her clarity, compassion, and understand to people around her, right? If not now, she will die soon, right? And maybe will create more problem for yourself and people around you, right? Okay, any question for Thien? Lana, how?
Why North Dakota? Is that where the pipeline is going on? Is that just where you're from, or?
One of the labels I give myself is environmentalist, and that is dear to my heart. What's the way the people are uniting and coming together in a peaceful way. They are up there practicing, and part of me would like to witness that. They've experienced suffering, and they are practicing peacefully with it to try to help all of us, really, in a very special way. And it strikes me the way they are standing up. Standing Rock is standing up, and there's something happening, and I know it's happening inside me and it's happening outside of me, and I just am amazed by what's happening up there.
Very happy. I know I don't want to get involved in politics,
Right.
but I know the past election got a lot of people angry. And I can tell you, it doesn't matter. It happened one way or the other. A lot of people will get upset over it. But I'm very glad that you can find a way to get over this upset. That's very good.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, God. And that's what the power of awake. At least you will be present with yourself. You get lost in the thing happening around you, and then you know exactly how to respond to things around us. We know how, and also at least you can send your peaceful, your clarity to the world, right? Instead of we create more problem, we don't have to, right? We don't have to create more problem. And if even we suffer, we cannot change the thing happening around us, right? All we can do just be clear, be present, be happy, be understanding, and then from there we know how to support that energy to the world, to the country, to help people maybe wake up along the way and bring the best for the country, can do the best for the country, can make the world to be better, right? That's the best way to help yourself and help people around us. See, that's why because of practice, if not, she let her thoughts, her picture control her, right? Usually easy, even we always think good. We always say good thing. We don't want the good thing to become bad thing, right? we hold on to that idea, but we never know that life always changes, right? And then we cannot change life. All we can change life by understand. You change ourselves first, and then you know how to send that energy to support people around us. That's why it's very important. And truly, your peaceful will support a lot for people around us, right? Your clarity, your peaceful, your understanding will help people around us a lot. Okay? Yes. And what else? Who would like to share? Tuệ Hằng, you come here, you have something to share, Tuệ Hằng.
Yeah.
Tuệ Hằng have many things to share. Since she came to the center, and she started to realize that awake already within herself, and then everything, a lot of things changed within herself, her family, her children, her husband, her co-worker, and I think it's good for her to share something about the power of awake. And then because of that, give you a chance to know that you all have capacity to be truly happy and can help bring happiness to people around us. Okay, Tuệ Hằng.
Yes, okay. My name is Thich. I've been to this center for a year now, and before I come here, there's a lot of conflicts in me, not only with family and children, but also with co-workers. And for the first 2 weeks, I've been to the center, listened to Thich talk, and doing practice meditation. I was able to let go of the conflicts between me and my coworker. That's the first benefit I've seen. And but before that, I mean, there's always some friction between me and my coworker, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's happened. But it makes me close the door in me. I don't want to see that coworker. I don't want to deal with them. And it really makes it hard for me to conduct my work with that person that I don't like. And so when I be able to see the conflicts, why, the root cause of the conflict, and it's not from the outside, it's not from that person, it's actually inside me. And when I see that, it's automatically dropped. And my working relationship with that person is automatically improved. And I was able to talk to that person. I was able to actually refer that person to the center and see the benefit of the practice. And then within my family, I can see the same type of result, very positive result. Like my husband and I usually, we knew that we love each other a lot, but we don't know why we always almost always have conflicts. And but then after the practice, I came to realize that sometimes that when you get married, you thought that you love that person, you love each other. That's why you decide to get married. But it turned out that the person that you think you love the most is the one that you least understand the most. So you basically because you don't understand yourself. That's why you can't understand the person. And the same way with your spouse too. They don't understand themselves, so they can't understand you. And that's why there's always friction in relationship, always conflicts. And when my husband and I was lucky that both of us came to the center at the same time. And we both realized what caused our relationship to get worse and worse. And after that, I can see very positive results within my family, and then the way that we deal with our children right now, especially when you have teenagers. So before, you always live with the belief that it's really hard to deal with teenagers, but that is not. That's because you don't know who you are. And when you understand, you clear about yourself, you know how to talk to your kids. And I've seen after 1 year of practice, there's so many benefits that we have experienced, both myself and my spouse. So we really appreciate this practice, and I would love to share this to the whole world, how this practice is going to help everyone to wake up, to be truly happy. You find a true happiness to yourself. And the power of awake is basically the master key to all the closed door within yourself that you never realize. Like before, I don't know if I have closed door. All I see is that, I don't like this person. I don't want to talk to that person. But, when I come to practice, thanks to Thich, she let me know that what all the process. Because we never look inside. We always look outside for blame, for our misery. But it's actually we the one who make the misery intolerable. And I'm really thankful to Fighter Practice. Thank you, Thich, for all your teaching and guidance.
Any question for Tuệ Hằng?
I have a question. When you were talking about trouble with your coworker, did you notice a change in yourself or in the coworker, or both? I mean, how did the change happen?
Well, that's a good question because I think the main point of this practice is to look within yourself. So, I mean, in our normal life, we always look outside to find out the problem. Like if I don't like when I didn't like my coworker, I always try to look for things that he did, and I said that those are the things that you did and make me feel stressed. You make me feel angry. But then I didn't know how to look within myself, because he I didn't accept. Basically, the problem is we don't accept the people that different than us. Like I want things to be done a certain way, and he did not do like that. And just to be really, really detailed about my experience, I'm an engineer, and I work with the same engineer who have the same kind of degree and even more years of experience than me. But something that, like a simple thing for, we work on a project, we work in the same project, thing that what I was able to do, and he couldn't do it. And I was really angry. And I was like, well, you know what? You are an engineer too, and you have more years of experience than me, and how come you couldn't do it? And then, like, I would consider him like doing sloppy work, And so those are the things that really hard for me to work in the same project with that type of person. And before, so I always look at oh yeah, you did it, that was wrong, you shouldn't be done that way. And those are the things I look outside to blame. I look at him, whatever he done is wrong, and I blame on him to make me angry. But in fact, when I look inside, because the problem that I found out is that because I don't accept people different than me, I don't accept people that don't do the way that I want it to be done. And so that's the reason why I feel so stressed. I feel so mad when I work with that person. I don't want to do, basically, I don't want to work with that person anymore. When he walked in this hallway, I walk the other hallway. You didn't saw how I closed my door inside me? I don't want to see that person anymore. And so, after 2 weeks of practice here, I was able to, talk to him, and work with him in harmony, because I dropped all that thinking, all that illusion, all the holdings, the expectation that he have to do the certain way that I want him to do. So those are the things that I realized, and it makes me feel so relieved. When you work on a project and then you have a lot of stress with you, it's really hard to make your work flow. And after you let go all that, it's amazing result.
That light bulb, did it flicker first before it come on full, or did it just like one day it hit and then you
No,
see it?
it's still going right now. It's still going. And in fact, we're best friends right now. And I even referred him to the center, and he interested to do meditation as well. Because probably back then he saw something really not right about me. He probably see the same way too. And that's how I changed. He can see the change. And that's why he asked. And then I shared with him that I did meditation practice. And he said, yeah, I heard about it too. And then he started asking for information. I even, pointed to him for going to the center and start the practice, and his wife was also interested.
No, feeling that you are becoming like a leader in your office? Because more people started accepting you. When they are looking for your guidance, automatically you get elevated. You know, this process also is elevating you. Even we feel that you have become like a leader in your office. Because more and more people are accepting you. Do you see the growth in you?
Yeah, I mean,
The organization?
I see more, what do you call it, a very positive working relationship, not with the person that I used to hate before,
No, you
but
can put
also
more
for the
people
whole.
together. You know, that you have
Yeah,
the
more
capability
together.
to
Yeah, I can see that. I can see
team
that.
up with many people.
And let me tell you something really amazing. When like I said, usually before, whenever I start having problem with people, then I go to talk to my coworker. She also my friends at work, and I kind of complain about this person, that person, right? And then after a while, she didn't see me complain at all. And I was really calm at work and all that. And then she's like, Twee, what happened? What's going on? She's kind of wondering. And then I told her, I share about all my experience, and she's like, Twee, I need to go to that center. And so I refer her to go to the retreat, right? And then she was like, I asked her, why would you want to go to retreat? And she said, Twee, I just want to be half of you. That's all I want. And I was like, wow, really? So actually, she's been to a retreat at the center before, and she still continue to practice right now. So.
Okay, thanks so much for your sharing there. Okay, the part she realized and make her life change, but the way she see things around her different. I would like to give you one example, right? And who volunteered to come here? And I would like to use your demonstration to let everybody see that why you are not happy and why you cannot see things clear. And if you don't see things clear, you will blame people forever. But if you clear, you know why? From that moment, everything changes. You know exactly what to do. You know how to move through the world without any conflict. And who would like to volunteer? Lana, okay, ready, please? Okay. Okay, good. Can you see things clear, Lana, right now? Okay, can you walk freely? Feel free to walk first.
Walk around?
Yes, walk around. Okay, good. Anybody complain her for her walking? No, why? Yeah, she didn't do anything, right? She didn't hit anybody, right? Yeah, you see that? Okay, let's see. You now. Okay. Hold this one in there and walk. You see what happened? Okay, please. And you will see people complain her right away. Okay.
I'm gonna hit that camera over there. No, you can't do it.
Okay, you see it.
Yeah.
Good. No.
Too scary.
Too scary. But if she keep moving, what happened?
I hit somebody.
You hit somebody. That's when people will blame her. But truly, if you hit somebody and somebody blame you, do you know it's your problem? Do you know? If you keep moving around and you hit someone and someone blame you, do you know that's your problem?
It is my problem.
But before you know it, or because you say, why you don't walk away? Why you stay there? Why you don't move to another places? Why you hit me? You know? We always say so, right? Right, okay. Let's see. But and then, let's see how meditation will help you. You start to, what? From here, you see? From here? Space. Okay, open your eyes. And then, this one, what?
I can see again.
Where problem come from? Where's problem?
Your book.
Yes. That book. Okay, this one. This means something you hold on inside. block us to see things clear, right? He like what she shared, because when she realized where problem come from, it's something she believed. You said she just shared that because she believes she is something. I am something. Or she want everybody to follow the way she believes she's right. That block her to see things clear. Therefore, whenever things happening, easy for her to blame people. But when she starts to realize this, that all fall apart. And then easy for her to walk. And easy for you to talk. Easy for her to understand. You know? Because you already awake. The eye, you can see things clear. But because we put this one block us to see things clear, right? And that's why. Yes, that's true. That's why we need to go back to live with that. And when the all illusion or the picture already control you, it's fall apart. We start to realize what makes us not happy and why we are not happy. Because we cannot see things clear because something we hold so tight within ourselves. We cannot we see things clearly. When we realize that, it's right away, it's fall apart. And then when we see things clear, and you know how to walk into the world without any conflict, and then without problem. And in fact, nobody blames you because you don't hit anybody, right? You don't blame anybody to know why someone blames you. That is the power of awake. It means we already have capacity to see things clear, but we didn't have a chance to live with that. And we believe we are something, cover ourselves. We believe we are this. We believe something in front of us. And that blocks us to see things clear, right? If right now, when you realize this is a problem, fall apart. And this is not us. We are awake. When this one fall apart, easy for you to see things in front of you. Easy for you to understand people. Easy for you to love people. Easy for you to support people. We're here to love. We're here to understand. We're here to help people, to be happy. And we're here to be happy within ourselves and happy within our lives. That is the purpose of living in this world, right? We're not here to be suffer and make people around us suffer, right? That is the power of awake. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay. Now she's freely to move, right? Nobody blame her. Everybody love her, right? Because, you know, that's what when you clear, you're happy. You will send that energy to people around you. People will feel it. Feel that energy within us. Because in each person have that capacity, that energy. The energy of love, the energy of understanding, the energy of wisdom, the energy of compassion. You know, each of us have that capacity already. Now we need to reconnect back with that energy. Instead of reconnect the energy of hatred, stress, you know, blaming, we need to wake up and send the awake energy to each other and make people around us happy and make the world happy. That's the purpose of living in this world, right? Okay, Porter, thanks so much for your listening, and I hope that you realize that you are awake, and then you will be happy from now, right? Thanks so much for your listening.
Thank you very much, Zen Master. Okay, so we're going to take our last break for the evening. If anyone has not gotten their book, please come by. She's doing her book signing tonight. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to come up here and ask her as well. So the line starts right over here to the left. I hope that you walked away with some bits and pieces of nuggets tonight. Always stress is something I think everybody can relate to. And I mean, she's changed my life from the moment I met her. And I think more than anything, you've seen a lot of us here who have been students, our lives have changed quite a lot. And our goal now is just to help share with everyone and connect with everyone about the power of awake and how life-changing it is.
present moment. True happiness is already inside. Don't wish for someone to give a smile. Don't wish for